Howdy, 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 and welcome to Jaunts with John T. I am John T, and today we are doing something that is exciting as watching paint dry. That's right, today we're doing a home project. In my little opening credits thing, I do say that sometimes we do projects, and we've done a couple project videos in the past, and we just didn't really have anything planned for this week, except my wife Andy and I are helping Nat and Charlie, who decided to move in together, and they just rented a new house, and we are going to help them to paint the new house. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm working on one of the rooms myself, so I'm just going to paint this room today, and I'm going to show you how to do it, give you some tips. I've done a lot of painting in the past, so I'm pretty good at it. So anyway, I know not the most exciting video in the world, but hey, if you got nothing better to do for the next 10 or 15 minutes, why don't you join me on this jaunt? You know, my wife Andy and I, we have always done all of our own interior painting, except our last house, where we did hire painters to do some of the interior, but in all of our previous houses, we always did our own interior painting, and we got really, really good at it. In fact, the contractor that we had in New York used to joke that if we wanted another job, he would hire us as painters. So the point is that we've got lots of painted stuff. We've got rollers, we've got brushes, we've got all this stuff. But in this project of working on Nat and Charlie's house, we're all going to be painting all at once, so we needed a lot more stuff. So I went ahead and bought this, which is like a kit that's got extra rollers, extra brushes, extra pans, pretty much everything that you would need. And it's pretty handy. If you didn't have any of this stuff, this would be great. We've got most of it, but we needed more, so we went ahead and bought this. Obviously, whoever nailed this bad boy and nailed it into a stud, not just into the drywall. We use this kind of spackle for a drywall repair. It's actually pink, and then what happens is you put it on, and then when it dries white, so that way you know when it's dry, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, the prepping is pretty much done. I only did tape up here on the ceiling. I didn't put any tape on the trim, which I might actually do as I go through things. And also, I always like to take off the plates and stuff, but a couple of these plates were like basically welded in place and would not come out. So I just taped over the plates and they should be fine. And now I am ready for the first step, which is applying the primer. So the first thing is to put on a coat of primer. And primer is as easy as that. As you can see, I decided to add more masking tape to the trim and stuff because as I was doing it, I realized these walls are textured, and that means it's really hard to cut a clean line in against the trim, so I figured better safe than sorry, and I went ahead and put on masking tape on all the trim as well. That's going to be it for today. I'm going to come back probably day after tomorrow to put the 2 coats of paint on. I'm assuming 2 coats of paint. And we'll see you back here when I start doing that.
2 days later.
All right, we're back just a couple days later, and as you can see, it's all been primered, and now I'm going to put on the first coat. Start by cutting in around the corners and around all the molding, and then I'll roll in the rest of it. And assuming I'll have to do a second coat, it's a color, so I'm sure I'll have to do a second coat. The name of the color is called, what's it called? Recycled glass. It's a really nice color. It's kind of a green color. Looks like recycled glass, honestly. And so let's get started on that. By the way, before anybody criticizes me for wearing the same thing that I wore last time I was here, you know, once you wear clothes to paint in, they become paint clothes. And I did laundry day before yesterday, so they're clean. Anyway, let's get to it. Don't use cheap paint. That's a lesson that I've learned many times. We always use either Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore. Benjamin Moore or Sherwin-Williams. That's the 2 brands that we found work best. And if you talk to professional painters, they almost all use either Sherwin-Williams or Benjamin Moore. None of them use the cheap paint. It just doesn't cover as well. And you end up buying more paint and spending more anyway, so get the good stuff. And by the way, all of these recommendations, #not sponsored. Might be able to provide a link to buy them, but not sponsored. Are you still watching this? Seriously? Well, then you should give us a like. Oh, and by the way, why don't you go to my main page And there's a tagged video there that shows all of the stuff that we got planned for 2026. And if that looks like fun, then why don't you subscribe as well? I gotta get back to work. Okay, as you can see, I have cut in all the corners and around all the trim. And now for the easy part, which is to use a roller to get the rest of the walls. The first coat is done, and now I'm going to take a break and have lunch, and then I'll do the second coat, which I won't bother showing you because it's just more of the same, and then finish up. And I'll show you the finished product and, you know, doing all the taking off the tape and all that kind of stuff. So speaking of taking the tape down, one tip is that you don't want to wait for the paint to cure before you take the tape down. Basically, as soon as you're done painting, you should take the tape down, because if you don't do that, if the paint gets too dry, then the paint can be harder to pull off in the tape, and then you rip the tape, or the tape can grab onto some of the paint and rip the paint off the wall. So you don't want to do that. So basically you want to be sure to take the tape off while the paint is still at least somewhat, not necessarily wet, but before it's cured, which takes a couple of days.
A few hours later.
Okay, well, the second coat is done. It still looks a little splotchy because it hasn't dried yet. Once it dries, then it will all even out. But looks like it's all covered nicely. So now I'm going to take the tape down. You'll notice as I take the tape off, I'm pulling it straight away from the trim or whatever, not at an angle. That way it comes off more smoothly when you do it that way. right, well, we're all done. Looks pretty good. Definitely looks better than it did before, that's for sure. It's a nice color. Yeah. All right. Well, that is going to do it for this week. If you enjoyed this video, first of all, I applaud your patience. And secondly, please be sure to give us a like. Now here at Jaunts with John T, we go on jaunts around the world, around the country, around the state, around the city, and sometimes just around the house. So if that sounds like fun to you, then please be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because that way you will be notified of future videos. Also, if you would, or basically if you're a glutton for punishment and want to see more of our videos of projects around the house, well, you can just click right here. That's going to do it for now. I am John T, and until I can figure out a better sign off, thanks for watching.